everyone, welcome back to 8th standard maths class. In this video we are going to learn a new chapter. Chapter 8, Area of Quadrilateral. So here in 8th standard itself, first we learn how to draw quadrilateral. That means construction of quadrilateral. Different quadrilaterals construction we have learned. Now here in this lesson we are going to learn how to find area of quadrilateral. Okay. Now first one, rectangle. Rectangle's area you already know. What is the equation? Rectangle's area. For a rectangle, length is there and breadth is also there. So equation to find this area of rectangle. Equation to find area of rectangle, equation is L into D, length into breadth. This is the equation. Now consider a parallelogram. Okay, parallelogram means what? Opposite sides are parallel, that is parallelogram. Okay, these two sides equal and parallel, these two second sides also equal and parallel. Now here this side we can consider as base. Okay, this side we can consider as base, and for a parallelogram one height will be there, one perpendicular height will be there, that we can mark as h. Now here for rectangle, area of parallelogram equation is base into height. This is the equation to find area of parallelogram. Both equations are same because this rectangle and parallelogram somehow it is the same because opposite sides are equal. Okay, opposite sides are equal for rectangle also, parallel, that also same for rectangle. So area equation is also same, base and height. For rectangle, base is same as length and height is same as breadth. That's why length into breadth. For parallelogram, we will write the equation as base into height. Okay, so these are the first equation. In the first section, you have to learn this equation, and by using this we can draw figures. Okay, we can construct parallelogram and we can solve problems also. So let's move on to problems from the first activity. Here is your first question. Draw a parallelogram of sides 5 cm, 6 cm and area 25 square centimeters. Here in this question, we have to draw a parallelogram with the sides as 5 cm and 6 cm, and area of that parallelogram must be 25 cm square. Now to draw this parallelogram, what we need? Base and height we need. Okay, so first of all, area 25 means when we multiply with the base and height, we must get the answer as 25. So which all are the numbers that leads 25 as the answer? 5 into 5 is the answer. So 5 we can consider as base and height must be 5. Then only we will get area 25 centimeter square. Okay, and the remaining two side is 6 centimeters. So the figure will be like this. Okay, a parallelogram with base 5 centimeter and the upper side will also be 5 centimeter, and these two sides must be 6 centimeter because two sides are 5 and 6, and height of this parallelogram must be 5 itself. Then only we will get area 25. Now let's draw this figure. Here the first step is draw a rectangle or a square, because area is 25. We know rectangles and parallelogram area is same. So here 5 5s are 25 centimeters square. So first of all, draw a square of base as 5 centimeter. That means length as 5 centimeter and breadth as 5 centimeter. So it will be a square. So first step is draw a square like this. Now base we got, base of parallelogram we got. Now the next two sides, these two parallel sides must be 6 centimeter. So for that, measure 6 centimeter in the compass. Okay, using compass and scale measure 6 centimeter. Now the next step is from the first point. That means let's mark this point as A and D. Okay, base let's mark as A and D. Now by measuring 6 centimeter in the compass, draw an arc from the point A to the upper side like this. Okay, like this, draw an arc. So we will get a point here. Mark that point. Now with the same 6 centimeter measurement, draw another arc from the point B. Okay, draw another arc from the point B like this. Okay, next step is extend this base side, upper side. Okay, the 5 centimeter upper side we already drawn. Extend that side in the same way. Just extend so that that extended line touch the arc. So we will get another point here. Okay, so these two point are the upper end point of the parallelogram. So A here, B here, this point we can consider as C and this point as D. Now join this D to A and C to B. Like this you will get. So here this parallelogram A, B, C, D. Okay, A, B, C, D is the required parallelogram with sides as 5 centimeter and 6 centimeter. This is 5 centimeter and DC will also be 5 centimeter. And this AD and BC is 6 centimeter because we measure in compass 6 centimeter. And what will be area of this parallelogram? 5 is the base and height is what, from here to here height is 5 centimeter. So area 25, sides as 5 centimeter and 6 centimeter. So this is the first one answer. Now let's move on to second figure. Second question is, draw a parallelogram of area 25 square centimeter and perimeter 24 centimeters. Here in the second question we have to draw a parallelogram with the area 25 centimeters square and perimeter 24 centimeter. Here the sides are not given, only area and perimeter is given. So let's check with the rough figure. This is the parallelogram. Here area must be 25. So base into height must be 25. So what is the possibility? Base and height can be 5 centimeter. Then only we will get the answer as 25 centimeter square. So base is 5 centimeter and this perpendicular height is also 5 centimeter. So if lower base 5 centimeter means the upper measurement will also be 5 centimeter. Now we need perimeter as 24 centimeter. Okay, that means perimeter means sum of all the four sides. To this side and these two sides, the sum must be 24. When you add these two sides, we will get 10. Okay, so total is 24. From 24, if we subtract 10, what is the remaining? 14 centimeter is the remaining one. And these two answer must be, sum must be 14. So what will be these two sides? What is the possibility of these two sides? This must be 7 and 7. Then only we will get 14. So 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 14, 24 centimeter we will get as perimeter. And area is 5 into 5 centimeter. Height, okay, not this 5 and this 5. This perpendicular height must be 5 centimeter. Okay, so this is the measurements to draw. Sides as 5 centimeter and 7 centimeter, area as 5 centimeter. Try to draw this figure same like the first question. What is the method? First to draw a square. Okay, 5 centimeter square first draw. Then mark these points as A point and B point. Instead of 6 centimeter, you have to measure 7 centimeter in the compass. And draw from the point A, draw one arc. From the point B also one arc. Extend, then join. Okay, try to draw the figure. Now let's do the third question. Third question is, in the figure, the two bottom corners of a parallelogram are joined to a point on the top side. The area of the dark triangle in the figure is 5 square centimeters. What is the area of the parallelogram? Here in this question we have a parallelogram. Okay, we have a parallelogram and from a point in the upper part, that means from this point one line is one perpendicular line and that point is joined to this basin and we will get a right triangle here. This is a right triangle. This right triangle area is given, that is 5 centimeter square. We have to find what is the area of this parallelogram. That is a question. What is the area of this parallelogram? For that, let's consider the sides as A, B, C. Okay, for triangle ABC, area is 5 centimeter square. This is D and let's consider this as E point. Now this second part, that means BCD, this is also a small right triangle. If we cut this portion from here and if we join that part here, we will get a triangle like this here. It will be like this. Okay, if we remove this portion from here and if we join that portion like this, we will get a larger triangle like this. And this larger triangle AC, this point D, and this part is what same. Okay, that means if this is 5 centimeter square, that means a rectangle is divided into two right triangles of same area. Okay, so we got a rectangle here. First part 5 centimeter square means second part is also 5 centimeter square. Therefore, area of this parallelogram will be what? Area of parallelogram equal to 5 centimeter square plus 5 centimeter square. That answer is 10 centimeter square. This is the area of the first parallelogram. Okay, from this portion, try a small piece, cut a small piece from here and join that small piece here. We will get a rectangle. That rectangle divide into two equal triangle. First triangle area 5 centimeter means next will also be 5 centimeter square. That's why area 10 centimeter square. Okay, now let's move on to fourth question.
Question number 4 is, the picture below shows the parallelogram formed by the intersection of two pair of parallel lines. What is the area of this parallelogram and the perimeter?
In this question we have a figure like this. Okay, in this figure we can see one parallelogram. Let's mark the sides as A here, B, C. This is a C point and this is D point. Okay, A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. Question is, what is the area and perimeter of this parallelogram? So, area equation is what? Area equal to BH, base into height. Okay, now what is the base of this parallelogram? AB is the base. That measurement we have, that is 4 centimeter. So, base is 4 centimeter into height means we know DC and AB are parallel sides. That AB and DC is extended towards here and the distance between these two sides is 3 centimeter. So that means here also the distance will be what? The height will be what? Height of this parallelogram will be 3 centimeter because distance between these two parallel sides is 3 centimeter. So height is also 3. So 4 into 3, 12 centimeter square is the area of this parallelogram. Next we need to find perimeter. Perimeter means, to find the perimeter we need all the four sides. Then only we can add and find the perimeter. Here AB is 4 centimeter. Similarly DC will also be 4 centimeter. We know opposite sides are parallel and equal. That's why. Next we need to find these two parallel sides BC and AD. These two are equal. For that, let's consider this line. Okay, just consider this line. Just to avoid this portion. No need of this portion and this line. Just to avoid this and just consider only this portion. Here AD and BC are parallel and distance between these two sides is given as 2 centimeter. Okay, distance is 2 centimeter. And BC we can consider as base. Anyway, ABCD is the same parallelogram with 12 centimeter as the area. So, area 12 centimeter we can consider base into H equal to 12. Here base is what? BC into height will be what? If we consider BC as the base, this will be the height. That means 2 centimeter. Okay, here 2 centimeter means here also 2. So height we can consider as 2. That is equal to 12 centimeter square. Okay, even if the sides are changing, there is no change in area because it is the same parallelogram. Now to find this BC, keep BC here equal to, take this into 2 to this side. So it will be 12 by 2. Answer is what? 6 centimeter. Okay, that means this BC is 6 centimeter. If BC is 6 centimeter, then AD will also be 6 centimeter. Then what will be perimeter? Perimeter will be equal to sum of all the sides. That is 6 plus 6, 12. 12 plus 4, 14. 14 plus, 12 plus 4, 16. 16 plus 4, 20 centimeter. Okay, 20 centimeter is the perimeter and area is 12 centimeter square. Okay, so this is fourth one answer.
Question number 5 is compute the area of the parallelogram below.
Here in this question we have to find area of parallelogram ABCD. Okay, here one diagonal measurement is given, that is 6 centimeter. Diagonal DB is given as 6 centimeter, and from the point C, perpendicular height to this diagonal is 3.5 centimeter. Okay, C to this point, this is a height, and that height is given as 3.5 centimeter. This is not height of parallelogram, this is just a perpendicular height from C to the diagonal DB. Here equation is what? Area of parallelogram, base into height. Okay, BH is the equation, but base we don't know and height also we don't know, but we know that a parallelogram can be divided into two equal triangles. Okay, that means this triangle ABC, okay, triangle ABC and triangle ABD. First triangle ABD and triangle BCD. Okay, triangle BCD. These two triangles have same area. So first of all, let's find area of triangle DBC, because base and height we have. Triangle BCD area, let's find. What is the equation? Area of triangle equation is half BH. So that is equal to half into base is what for this triangle DBC? Base is 6 centimeter. So half into 6 into height is what? Height is given 3.5. So 6 into 3.5. Now let's simplify this. Here we can cancel this 2 and 6 first. In 2 only 1 2, in 6 3. Now here 3 into 3.5. 3 into 3.5 means it is 10.5 centimeter square. Okay, because 3 3s are 9, then 0.5 plus 0.5 1, so 10, one more 0.5, that is 10.5 centimeter square is the area of this triangle BCD. Similarly, triangle BCD area will also be 10.5 centimeter square. Therefore, area of parallelogram will be what? Area of parallelogram is 10.5 plus 10.5. Okay, because first portion 10.5, second portion also 10.5. So answer will be 21 centimeter square. Area of parallelogram is 21 centimeter square. Okay, so this is fifth question answer. So this section over. Now let's move on to next subheading. Next subheading is rhombus. Okay, area of rhombus we are going to learn here. Before that, in the construction of quadrilateral chapter, I told you square and rhombus both are somehow same. Okay, square and rhombus are same. What do you mean by rhombus? Rhombus means all the sides must be equal. Okay, all the sides must be equal and parallel. That shape is known as rhombus. Parallelogram, opposite sides are equal and parallel is known as rhombus. And for the square is also what? Opposite sides are equal and parallel. All the sides are equal and parallel. That is known as rhombus. So rhombus and square both are same. Now area of square we already know. What is the equation? Area of square. The general equation we have learned that is a square or side square. Side into side. Okay, all are equation to find area of square. If one side is not, we know we can find area by using a square or side square. Suppose instead of side, if we have the diagonal. Okay, suppose we know the diagonal of this square, then how we will find area of square? Then equation is half d square. This is the equation, because for a square both the diagonals will be equal. Okay, two diagonals are there, these two diagonals will be equal. That is a speciality of square. So area of square, if we know the diagonal measurement, then equation is half d square. Okay, half d1 into d2 is for rhombus, because for rhombus these two diagonals are different. This is a large diagonal and this is a small diagonal. So for rhombus, area is what? Area equal to half into d1 into d2. First diagonal into second diagonal. Okay, both these equations are same because here d1 and d2 are different measurement, but here both the diagonals are same. So if we write like this, it will be what? Half d into d. D into d is what? Same as d square. That's why for square we will write the equation as half d square, and for rhombus we will write the equation of area as half d1 into d2. Okay, by heart these two equations. What is the equation to find area of parallelogram? For parallelogram, equation is BH. By heart all these. This will be useful in 9th and 10th standard. Okay, so parallelogram equation is BH. For square, if we know the diagonal, equation is half d square. For rhombus, area equation is half d1 into d2. Okay, now let's do the problems from the second activity. Here is your first question.
First question is, draw a square of area 4.5 square centimeters.
Here in the first question we have to draw a square. Okay, a square area as 4.5 centimeters square. To draw a square, either we need side of the square or we need diagonal. Okay, here side is not possible to find here. So equation let's consider as area equation, let's consider as half d square. Okay, consider this equation and find diagonal. So 4.5, this is a multiple fraction. Let's simplify this. Let's write it as simple fraction. How we will write 4 1 by 2 as a simple fraction? 4 2s are 8. 8 plus 1 9. That is 9 by 2. Okay, just apply this tick mark. 4 2 here into towards up adding. Okay, then divided by same denominator. So 9 by 2 is a simplified form. So here we can write it as 9 by 2. Now keep d square here. So d square equal to 9 by 2. Take this divided by 2 to this side. So by 2 come to this side, it will be into 2. Okay, here in the denominator, come to this side, it will be in the numerator. So 2 and 2 we can cancel. So d square equal to 9. That means d will be equal to what? D equal to root 9. That is root 9 is 3 centimeter. Okay, root 9 means 3 centimeter. So for the square, the diagonal is 3 centimeter. That means if we draw a square that squares both the diagonals, this diagonal and this diagonal must be 3 centimeter each. Now let's check how to draw this figure. So here we know diagonal is 3 centimeter. So in order to draw the square, first of all draw a line with measurement as 3 centimeter. After drawing 3 centimeter, mark its half. 3's half is what? 1.5 centimeter. So keep a point in that 1.5 measurement. Okay, put a point there in 1.5 centimeter like this. Now from this point towards up 1.5 centimeter and towards down 1.5 centimeter. That means your scale you have to keep like this, like that 1.5 in scale. That 1.5 measurement you have to keep at the point. Okay, then complete the 3 centimeter. Okay, keep scale like this, then draw 3 centimeter like this. Towards up 1.5, towards down 1.5 means total it will be 3 centimeter. You will get a shape like this. Okay, next step is just to join these endpoints. You will get a square. So this is the method to draw. Okay, this is a square with diagonal as 3 centimeter. First diagonal 3 centimeter and second diagonal is also 3 centimeter. When you flip the book like this, you can see that one square you got. Okay, so this is the first question answer. Now let's do the second one.
Second question is, draw a non-square rhombus of area 9 square centimeters.
Here in the second question we have to draw a non-square rhombus. That means that rhombus cannot be a square. Other than square rhombus we need to draw. So other than square means diagonals must be different and area must be 9 centimeter square. For the previous one it was a square, that's why we consider as diagonal equal. Here diagonal must be different. So non-square rhombus means equation is what? Half into d1 into d2. This is the equation. This area must be 9 centimeter square. Okay, now we need to find d1 and d2. For that, d1 into d2 equal to, take this by 2 to this side. So answer will be 9 2s are 18. So 18 we got diagonal. So, product of the diagonal, we will get the answer as 18. Now what are the possibilities for d1 and d2? Different number you have to choose here, and the product must be 18. So what are the possibilities? 6 into 3 we can choose. 6 3s are what? 18. Next is what? 9 and 2, same. d1 as 9 and d2 as 2. 9 2s are 18. Next one, another is what? 18 into 1. First diagonal 18, second diagonal 1. Again we will get 18 as the answer. Any of these you can draw. If we are choosing 6 and 3 as the first diagonal, same like the previous case, first of all draw 6 centimeter diagonal. Okay, first of all draw a 6 centimeter diagonal. Now mark the midpoint. 6 centimeters midpoint will be 3 centimeter point. Now from that 3 centimeter we have to draw a perpendicular diagonal as second diagonal as 3 centimeter. That means from here towards up 1.5, towards down 1.5. Okay, now join these parts. All the endpoints just join. We will get a rhombus of all equal sides with the diagonal area as 9 centimeter square and diagonal as 6 and 3. Try to draw this figure same like the previous case. Either 6 3 you can consider or 9 2. First is better. 9 2 and 18 when it will be too short. So 6 and 3 is better to consider as d1 and d2. Okay, try to draw the figure. Now let's do the next question.
Question number 3. The area of a rhombus is 216 square centimeters and the length of one of its diagonal is 24 centimeters. Compute the following measurements of this rhombus. First sub question, length of the second diagonal. Second sub question, length of a side. Third one, perimeter, and fourth one, distance between sides, that means height.
Here in this question, we have a parallelogram with the area as 216 centimeters square. And first diagonal, okay, first diagonal is 24 centimeter. First sub question is what is the second diagonal. So to find the second diagonal, area we know means we can use the equation half d1 into d2. Okay, because area we already know that is 216. Now first diagonal also we know. So let's apply d1 24 here. So half into 24 into d2 we don't know, that is we need to find. So equal to 260. Now let's divide this 2 and 24. In 2 only 1. In 24 total 12 2s are there. Now d2, to find the second diagonal, keep d2 here and take this 12 to this side. So 216 into 2. So come to this side, it will be divided by 12. Okay, so answer becomes, when you divide this, you will get the answer as 18 centimeter. Okay, so first sub question answer is second diagonal measurement is 18 centimeter. Next sub question is what is the length of one side of this rhombus. So for that let's consider a rough figure. Okay, this is a rhombus. All the four sides are equal. Here first diagonal 24 centimeter, second diagonal 18. Okay, so largest diagonal 24 means we know that the diagonals are perpendicular bisector of each other. So 24 is from A, B, C, D. AC is 24 means the divided into two part means first part 12, second part is also 12. Now DB is 18, that means this will be 9, this is also 9. Okay, so this is the way bisectors, diagonals bisect each other. Now to find one side of the rhombus, so here any of the right triangle we can choose. All are right triangles because perpendicular bisector. If we consider COB, okay, if we consider only this portion, if we consider this is center as O, COB, this is CB is what? Hypotenuse, OB as base and OC as altitude. So CB means CB equal to equation Pythagoras theorem. According to Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse equal to root of base square plus altitude square. This is the equation. So here base is what? Base is 9. So 9 square plus altitude is 12. So 12 square, that is equal to 9 square is 81 plus 12 square is 144. So answer will be root of 225. Root of 225 is 15 centimeter. Okay, 15 into 15 is 225. So one side of the rhombus is 15 centimeter. So one side of 15 means all the side will be what? 15 centimeter, because rhombus means all the sides are equal. Now the third sub question is what? Perimeter. So perimeter means the sum of all the sides. Okay, so 15 plus 15, 30. 30 plus this 30 is 60. So 60 centimeter is the perimeter. That is the third sub question. Now we need to find fourth one. Fourth one means what is the distance between the opposite sides. That means height of the rhombus is what? That is the question. For that we can use the equation B into H, area, because rhombus is also a parallelogram, because opposite sides are parallel and equal. So B, and if we know the height and base of the rhombus, we can use BH equation. Okay, BH equation is common for all, for parallelogram, for rhombus and all. So here base into height equation is 260. Here base we already know, that is 15. So 15 into H equal to 260. Now to find H, keep H here, take this 15 to this side, that is 216 divided by 15. When you divide this, you will get the answer as 14.4 centimeter. That means height of this rhombus is 14.4 centimeter. So this is third question answer. Watch video once more, then only this question will be clear. Now let's move on to next question.
Question number 4. A 68 centimeter long rope is used to make a rhombus on the ground. The distance between a pair of opposite corners is 16 meter. That means first diagonal. First sub question. What is the distance between the other two corners? That means second diagonal. Second sub question. What is the area of the ground bounded by the rope?
In this question, a 68 meter long rope. Okay, 68 meter long rope is used to make a rhombus in the ground. By bending and stretching, a rhombus is creating. So after creating this rhombus, the perimeter of this rhombus, that means sum of all the four sides will be same as 68. From that we can find one side of this rhombus. Okay, so total four sides, 4 into side is what? 68. Okay, 4 into side is 68, means one side will be equal to 68 divided by 4, that is equal to 17 centimeter. 17 centimeter will be side of the rhombus. All the four sides are 17 centimeter. Next it is given that the distance between two opposite corners. Distance between two opposite corner is given as, that is diagonal. First diagonal measurement is given as 16 centimeter. Okay, 16 centimeter. From one end to next to corner distance is 16. Now first sub question is, what is the distance between second corner? That means second two corners. That means the second diagonal is a question. So let's mark the points as A, B, C, D. AC, diagonal AC D1 is given 16 centimeter. Second diagonal DB we need to find. So for that, we know the diagonals are bisect each other. So 16 means this will be 8 and this is also 8. Okay, these two are 8 centimeter each. Now we can consider any of the right triangle. If we consider this right triangle, the center we can consider as O. So triangle DOC is a right triangle. 17 is the hypotenuse and 8 is the altitude. So DO will be equal to base. Base equation is what? By Pythagoras theorem, base equation is h square minus a square, hypotenuse square minus altitude square. So here hypotenuse is what? 17. 90 degree opposite is hypotenuse. So 17 square minus altitude is this CO, that is 8. So 8 square. Now 17 square is, it is 289. 17 into 17 is 289 minus 8 square. 8s are 64. When you subtract this, you will get the answer as root of 225. Root of 225 is 15 centimeter. That means the second diagonal, this is 15. Similarly, the second will also be 15 because diagonal bisect each other. That means the second diagonal D2 equal to 30 centimeter. Okay, so first diagonal is 16 centimeter, second diagonal D2 is 30 centimeter. Next we have to find area of this rhombus. What is the equation? Half d1 d2. This is the equation to find area. So d1 and d2 we have. So let's apply. Half into d1 is 16 into d2 is 30. Let's simplify 2 and 16. In 2 only 1 2. In 16 8 2s are there. 8 2s are 16. Now 8 into 30. 8 3s are 24. So 240 centimeter square. 240 centimeter square is the area of this rhombus with the perimeter 68 meter and one diagonal 16 centimeter. Okay, so this is 4-1 answer. Let's stop here. Let's continue in the next video. So hope you understand. See you in the next video. Thank you.